announced, I have watched students ask on every public forum whether the people they came to Mills to work and study with will still be here in the fall. I'm in the electronic music MFA program on the first year, and in January, members of my cohort wrote a brief email requesting information about what to expect next year. Central to our concerns was and continues to be what classes will be offered and who will be teaching them. That email went unanswered, and the administration has continued to provide blanket statements in emails and Zoom calls expressing an intent to retain faculty and staff. After the administration sent contract non-renewal documents to the vast majority of adjunct faculty, I sent another email which also went unanswered. I'm going to read an excerpt of that email now, and maybe someone can pass the message along. I feel that this administration's messaging has depoliticized the issue of retention, passing the buck by communicating an intention to retain Mills employees while failing to provide the job security necessary for employees to feel confident in planning to stay. If faculty and staff don't have job security throughout this transition, it's understandable that they would seek employment elsewhere. Their choice to seek other employment opportunities in these circumstances could not be explained as the routine fluctuation of faculty and staff from academic institutions more broadly, as this administration has continued to suggest. Faculty and staff retention can't consist solely of an intention. The people that have poured their time and energy into this institution deserve security. Retention must be an active commitment backed up with contracts and detailed guarantees on paper. Issuing documents for contract non-renewal is an active step against this intention to retain faculty and staff. Failing to provide contracts while claiming an intent to retain Mills employees is, in my opinion, a transparent distortion and manipulation of the institution's responsibility to Mills employees, as well as an act which minimizes the power this institution has in protecting and prioritizing employees. This contradictory messaging and action puts students in a really difficult position when planning the future of our education, as we still have no information about what classes will be offered in the fall. And when I came to Mills, obviously the legacy of the electronic music program was a big reason why I came. I was deciding between two programs, and it wasn't random that I ended up here. I ended up here because there were specific classes I wanted to take. I had been out of school for 6 years. I don't have a background in music or art. I didn't go to art school. I went to a public college in Vermont and I studied geography. And coming to Mills was important because I wanted to get hands-on skills. I'm really grateful for the time I've spent here. Even after 1 year, I'm leaving having skills in front of house audio and recording. And these are things that I can take with me and put to work. I was working in the restaurant industry before. I'm really grateful for that. And the idea of making a really conscious decision, taking out some loans to cover living expenses to move out here from New York. I had never been to California. My whole family's on the East Coast. It was a really big deal. And I think that when I look at the documents about what this MFA program looks like, it's not what I've signed up for. And it's really disappointing that we're being continually said to have optimism and have faith that the institution's going to do the right thing. These are our intentions. We're going to retain people. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And at a bare minimum, they're acting directly in contradiction to those promises that they're making. So that sucks. Thanks.